and welcome and thanks for joining me for today's spread. So today I wanted to try again combining the old with the new, and what I was just showing you here was actually some packaging that I had gotten from AliExpress with some stickers. And then what you saw, the flowers were from a local craft fair, and here you see the Strand magazine from February 1900. And so I'm going to try to combine all of these elements into my spread. So starting off with trying to find the right page, and I had pre-picked this one already, and I'm going to be primarily working on this left-hand side. So I wanted to start off by using again one of Johanna Clough's wonderful printable doilies. I will again link them down below in case you want to buy some for yourself. I love them so much. They add so much charm to a journal. So I'm just trying to fit something here that will work for the size of the page, and I wanted to include a whole one. So I had printed some out in various sizes, and I'm now just checking which one would work best for this page as a background. And I go with this one, and now I'm just fussy cutting it out, which takes quite a while because you know, there's this lace on the edge, and in order for it to look good, I think it needs some fairly precise cutting. So I just sped that up for you, and there we go, all done. And I'm just very, very lightly inking the edges. Not sure if I would have done that again, but it's okay. Just going to glue that in with my glue stick. And now I'm trying to pick a cardstock for the belly band. So I wanted to put the card in that you saw at the beginning into a belly band. So now I'm trying to fit something that will work with the colors of the rest of the spread, and I decided to go with this one. So now I'm just cutting off a strip and just cutting that down a bit to fit the length of the page. And then, since I didn't want it to cover up so much of the doily, I decided to make it a little bit thinner. So there's the basis for the belly band. And the idea was to put one of these floral pieces on it. They are pretty thick cardstock, and as I mentioned, I got them from a local craft fair. So unfortunately I cannot link them below, and I decided to go with this one because I think it was the most narrow of those, and I really like it. Although unfortunately it covers up quite a lot of the doily, but what can I do? And before gluing that down, I thought the belly band needed something else, and so I decided to add some of this pink lace as well, which I really like. And it's not a self-adhesive one, so all I do is just put some glue on the cardstock, and then just because that dries clear, so I just was able to put that over it, and that was very easy. And on top of that, I'm going to glue my floral die cut, and I'm using a little bit more glue here, liquid glue, because it's quite a heavy piece, and gluing it on some lace, I think it just needed something a little more than a glue stick so that it wouldn't come off. So I really love how that was looking. So now I'm just going to put some glue on the ends and glue that down. And while that's drying, I'm going to continue working on that card you see on the right, because the one side is great but the other side is blank. So the idea was to combine this new but vintage looking card with an actual vintage piece of a page on the back. So I'm going through this Strand magazine, and the whole front of the book has all these advertisements, which are so fun to read through. I had such a good time just reading all of those. And I think it looks so similar to what the card has. So I just chose a page, and now I'm just gonna draw around it so that I have the measurements of what I need. And I'm just going to cut that out. When I got this strand magazine, I got it from Angel, actually, from her name is Angelika Schlager. I will link her channel below as well. She makes really nice junk journals, and she has some tutorials as well. I will link her below. And so she gave me this strand magazine, which is incredible. I love it so much, and at first I didn't have the heart to cut any of it up, but then I thought, well, I'd rather give it a second life, because how often am I gonna actually look at it? So this is the first piece I'm cutting out of it, and I think it has a good home and a good purpose here. And then I thought, since the other side had some flowers in two of the corners, I thought, well, I could just do the same with this. And these are some lovely AliExpress stickers that I will link down below as well. And this one piece was just a bit too big, so I just cut it down a little bit, and then I'm going to just glue those on. They already have their stickers, so I don't have to glue them on. I will just, how do you say, adhere them on the page? No, that's the same thing as gluing, right? Okay, I'm just taking the backing off and putting them on the page there, or on the card. So now I think it's amazing how similar both sides look. So I was really pleased with how that turned out, and now I'm just going to stick that into the belly band. I'm so happy with this page, I must confess. And then I didn't really want to leave the right side blank, but all I'm doing here is I'm choosing a floral image that would look nice with the page on the left. And these are some pages, some book pages I received from Annette with a Happy Mail, and the size was perfect, so all I'm doing is inking up the sides and gluing that down. So if you have nice book pages, even if you have to cut them down a little bit, you can just also add them to your journal, because they're so cute. I don't think it needs anything else. I love it how it is, and all the nicer that it's from a Happy Mail. So perfect. I love the whole thing. So hope this gave you some more ideas, and hope to see you back soon. Thank you. Bye.